Hey everyone, welcome to the third YouTube premiere, or ZroxGames Direct. In this premiere, we'll be taking a look at upcoming games and other important projects you should know. So let's take a look at them. I'm your host, Firelily Sunset. I hope you enjoy and stay until the end. We got many surprises for you. First game on our list is Pork Chop's Horror Show Fan Made. This game is already finished by Zrox.
This game contains a total of 5 levels, 2 in the Haunted Meat Factory in Season 1, 2 in the Abandoned Meat Factory in Season 2, and 1 in a hospital from Season 3 or from Season 30. So, here are some screenshots and videos of the game that will maybe make you interested enough to try it out. Thanks for listening. Now, on over to the next game of this premiere.
Second game on the list is Aria Survival. This survival exploration underwater survival game currently is being worked on by Zrox. This game will let you explore the sea, other planets, full of new creatures and biomes. Build your base, craft them, upgrade your submarine to go deeper and further into the ocean. This game contains 3 modes, such as Survival Mode, Hardcore Mode, and Creative Mode. In Survival Mode, you would have to play the game like it is intended to be played, with no extra features. In Hardcore Mode, you will only have 1 life. If you die at any point in your adventure, all your progress would be lost. And for Creative Mode, use commands to create your own dream world. Add creatures, biomes, objects, have unlimited items, health, thirst, and hunger. This game beta will come out around late 2023. Be hyped for it. This game is a single player experience, but maybe Zrox will add a multiplayer mode. Who knows? Now here's something quite unexpected for you guys. If you knew it or not at all, Zrox made a rhythm game called ARG. A rhythm game. How original. And this game contains 2 game modes with multiple tracks you can play. And now, Zrox added 4 new tracks from the PAY DLC. Play 4 new levels while listening to unique soundtracks made by Matt Games. Tracks such as Menu Theme, Daily Adventures, The City, and The Sea.
A game Xerox made last year in 2021 was a game called Project Firelily. Inspired of the original game concept way back in 2019, Xerox remade the game with the entirely new graphics, lore, and gameplay mechanics. This game is all about horror, puzzles, and exploration. Survive the night as a girl named Lily and find out what happened to your friends as you're being chased down by a fox creature. This game will contain a DLC purchasable on itch.io and Gumroad. Main game is only 50 cents. Now here is a few screenshots of the game before we get into the next game on the list. A new game completely finished by Xerox is called Hugo's Diner. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, but it's with the character Hugo the Snail from Hugo's Snail 1920 by Malvin. This game contains 7 nights and tons of new characters. Hugo, Gideon, and the Bee, etc., etc. Survive nights as you hunt down a ghost who hides from you and who tries to make you go crazy. Find handprints on the camera to tell where the ghost is, and then select the room on the ghost detector. Choose the wrong room, however, and you'll get immediately jump scared. So, good luck. We believe in you. Now, let's get into the next game. Something Xerox was planning to release at the start of this year, but it was too late for it. Now, let me introduce you guys to a new DLC for Truth and Light. The game contains 3 unique DLCs with new protagonists. The game is full of exploring and puzzle solving, just like the first game. However, you will now be in different places. Explore a fisherman's land, the castle, the haunted forest, as you solve mysteries about what happened in this world. The game is a DLC and will be here around summer of 2023 or late 2023 for a total of $150 per DLC. Now, here's a very short trailer of the DLC. from a close friend of Xerox, as well as the composer of the PY soundtrack, Matt Games. Now, he's back with a new game, a sequel to Archie's Death Knight. Here's a small description, and then a small trailer for the game. This game represents the sequel of Archie's Death Knights. In this game, you are playing as a night guard called Mac Winters, which is also Flynn's brother, who already worked in the first restaurant. He will guide Mac through the night for completing his task before Archie has its grand reopening. However, things are turning out to get horrible and stressful. Can Mac survive together with Flynn and find out what's happening in this place? Or, better said, what's the secret of this mysterious company behind it?
I'm not very happy about sitting here after all you did to me. How many years have passed since I heard from you? What you did was unforgivable, man. I hope you finally realize it.
This game is quite random on the list, as it isn't a horror game. And this game is Super Blast Throw by Firelily. Super Blast Throw is a platformer game with over 40 fighters and counting. Play as many characters as Precision and Suzio, and not Jigglypuff. Here's a fun trailer for this game.
I hate trailers! Oh, hello, Mango. Did you miss me?
Oh, hi, Sal. Have a nice trip?
Oh, you bet I did. And now that I've returned, it's time I repay.
Me? But I didn't do it.
Don't be stupid. You transformed and sent me flying through the air.
It wasn't me. It was... me.
Ugh, you sly fox! Wait a minute, there's two of you? How is that possible? Oh, you see, Perfect Cell, Mango and, other Mango are actually, not the same thing. They're, alternate universe counterparts or, future version. I have no idea, honestly. Oh yeah, also Mango and Mango Plus's projectiles are getting reversed properties because otherwise Mango would be practically useless outside of avoiding certain attacks or whatever, I don't know. Bah, what a ridiculous claim. Stand aside, Doctor. I have unfinished biz. Nobody asked for your opinion.
Food. Food. Food.
What's the matter? Can't fight me? Low tier, woo! Woo! 11. Holy hooks, what is that?
1 second later. Ugh. My head. Huh? What's that over there? Grass! You have been deemed a mild threat to the ecosystem. Oh, please. If I was really a threat to your precious ecosystem, I'd be more than just a mild one. You really think you can beat me, little guy? No, but maybe he can. Ah, yet another weakling. I'll vaporize both of you in an instant. What the heck? Is that everybody? Is that it? Good. Now then. Ah, blasted! I swear if one more cretin enters this area, I'll blow up this entire—
No!
Hey yo, new stage time. It's Dumpster Cosmos. Here's 1 second of the music track. Well, that's about everything. Hope you enjoyed this trailer, and have a good— Oh, no you don't! Did you really think you could get away with not putting in any new missions into this update? What do you mean there's no new missions? There's one right behind you, idiot!
This game is another and maybe the last production from Malvin, and it is Hugo Snail 1950, a sequel to the game Hugo Snail 1920. Play now in a full game of color, as you dodge enemies and balls to survive as Hugo the Snail survives enough time to finish the levels, and find the lore hidden about what the game is really about. Here's a very short trailer for it.
Here's a cool game being developed by Bandit Studios, and this game is called Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Revamped. Here is some information about the game. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Revamped is a revamp of the original Five Nights at Freddy's. That brings along new mechanics, new systems to remove the repetitive gameplay that the original had, while not staying too far from it. These mechanics are movability within areas around the office, 2D cutscenes before each night, unique character and story, and more to come. Now, let's take a look at the story/introduction. The year is 1987. Fazbear Entertainment and Funtime Friends CEO are competitive to win the most customers. Jeremy Fitzgerald is hired to work at a recent opening Freddy Fazbear's and Friends. Sounds great! Plus, they seem to be paying you quite a bit for you to just sit in a room all night. What could go wrong? Time for some teasers for the game. that's all for this game. Maybe a trailer will come soon enough. If you're interested, check it out on Game Jolt. Secret game Zox has been working on, and at Five Nights at Freddy's 5 Halloween DLC. This DLC was made way back in Halloween of 2019, but due to not enough storage on Scratch and due to data loss, the DLC never came out. So why not remake it with new graphics, new levels, and new characters? Zrox is already done with this DLC, and it will come out on the day of Halloween. Here's some descriptions for some of the levels seen in the game. Hallway. Walk across the hallway, stop when the lighting lights up the room. If Yura is visible, do not walk. Continue like this until you reach the door. Hide and seek. You have 10 seconds to remember the location of 4 different color ghosts. After the countdown is done, you will need to find the ghost shown on the top of the screen. Fail and you'll get jump scared. Night 1. Survive until 6 a.m. as you flash the animatronics that are coming to the left and right door. If the power is low, reset it by pressing the button on your desk. Circus. Survive until 6 a.m. in a haunted circus filled with terrifying new designs. Circus Yura and Circus Tony. Watch out for Tony, recharge your music box, and watch. As if you don't do those things, you'll get jump scared. Now that's all for the description. Here's some pictures of the game. Alright, let's get to the next game.
Hey, kids! Before we continue, Zrox is planning something new. Zrox is willing to remake an old canceled project, back to life. Here's the 3 games. Vote on one of them and the game with the most votes will get remade entirely, from graphic to coding. The first game is Yura's Horror Show. Second game is Yura's Game Show / Five Nights at Freddy's 6. And last is Last Tears. Now it's your turn to vote. This vote will be posted on Game Jolt shortly after the Direct is done. Good luck, and vote for your favorite game.
Here's a paused game Zrox has been working on for only 2 weeks. It's Pig Factory, a terrifying point-and-click free roam and puzzle-solving game. You play as someone who investigates an old closed-down restaurant that went viral for a few days and then closed down shortly after. You will need to find hints about what happened here and see why it closed down. Unfortunately, things will get really bad real quick. You will start being haunted by a killer pig experiment made by In the Factory. A pig factory. Survive the night and accomplish tasks and solve puzzles of the game. This game's really big. This game contains also multiple endings and secrets. The game developed will resume late 2023. Alright, next game.
And now, for the last game of the list, we have Siren Night. Wait, what? How in the heck is this game back on the list? Wasn't it cancelled? Well, no. Zrox will continue the game development in early 2023, as he will remake all graphics, story, and coding starting from scratch. This game is inspired by Pop Goes Arcade and Pop Shop's Adventure, but with Siren Head as the main antagonist. The game is about a cute 2D platformer, but in reality, on the other side of the screen, the real life isn't so happy. Find secrets, finish the game, and repair objects, get different endings and secrets. The game will be back and may release late 2023, maybe. And now, that is all for the games. Let's take a look at 3 other projects that aren't games.
The first project is Levels in the Little Big Planet 3. Xerox is a fan of creating games, but not only on computers, he made several levels on Little Big Planet 3. Here is some clips of the levels as well as their names if you want to check them out.
Your brain gets blocked, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with staying in the backseat? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow.
Now, good luck. Xerox may continue making more levels in the future.
Second project is something Xerox wanted to start way back in 2017. An animated series. What? You don't believe me? Neither do I! Xerox is planning to make a cartoon with his characters. Voice actors will be chosen to fit as different characters, and the story will be written on paper and scripts. The series will be about Yura and her friends, and the story for now isn't decided yet. Since 2017, Xerox used to make animations, so it is sure that he will enjoy making some new animations. The series is planned to be worked on at the end of 2023 at least. We will now see things go with the game first.
And now, the last secret project, Xerox is officially bringing back the Five Nights at Yura's book. It won't be written by the same person, but by any volunteer as well from Xerox himself. The book will be the first on the list and will contain about at least 100 pages. Read about the lore of Five Nights at Yura's as you explore the deep memories of a child called Sam. This book will be free to read for everyone interested. It will be back in development starting in early 2023. And well, that's all for this Direct. I hope you enjoyed your time here. And I hope some of the games shown in the premiere will make you very curious. Thanks for anyone who watched it until the end, and for those who wanted to show their games off. We love you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. But for that, we have our very last trailer to show for you guys. Enjoy!